Well, good morning, everybody. I have a question for you all. How many in here have trouble playing nice? If you do, it's okay. Most of us in the league have trouble playing nice, too. Today I'm going to talk to you about Roller Derby 101. Roller derby is a complex, full-contact sport traditionally played by women on quad roller skates. There are men's leagues, actually, now. I believe the closest one is New Hampshire. There's a place for everybody in a roller derby league, and we all join for many different reasons. Some of us join to lose weight, some of us join to be part of a team, to be an athlete, or an athlete again if they were in high school, and many of us join to hit people. Oops. I joined Bangor roller derby a little under a year ago, and I absolutely love it. I've grown very much as a skater, and I've gained a wonderful new family, and we really take care of each other in the league. There are three basic components to Roller Derby 101. First component is having the proper equipment to play. The second component is having the basic skill requirements to be out on the track and be safe. The third requirement is knowledge of the rules. Let's get rolling. The first component of Roller Derby 101, equipment. So, obviously we need skates. These are Reid She-Devil skates. They're a little bit on the more expensive end of the cheaper brand of skates. You can buy skates that go up to like $600, $700 per pair. Now the next component would be you need a helmet and you need a mouth guard. Helmets, well, these are the basic helmets that everybody tends to have, especially the beginners, 888 brain savers. Mouth guards, the only real important thing about mouth guards, for anybody who's played sports, you know that there's a ton of mouth guards, a ton of prices, a ton of colors, types. You just want a warranty on it. That way, if your teeth get broken, the mouth guard company will pay for it. Next, we have knee pads. These are important because when you fall, you want to try and land on your knees. These are the 187 killer pads. They're really awesome pads, and they'll last a long time too. Next, we have elbow pads, also important. You don't want a broken elbow. After that, we have wrist guards. Wrist guards are super duper awesome. If you fall and you do not have wrist guards, your wrist can literally just snap, and you will be falling hard. So now that we're all geared up, let's look at what we have for skills. Second component of roller derby, you need the appropriate skills, minimum skills, to be out there and be safe. Just like skaters need many pieces of equipment, they need many skills to skate out on the track. First, skaters need to be able to accelerate, maintain speed, and stop fluently. Second, skaters need to be able to skate with balance and agility. Third, skaters need to be able to recover after they hit or jostled and after they fall. Fourth, skaters need to be able to work in a pack without being a hazard to themselves or others. Now, the pack is the word that we use to refer to the group of women skating around the track in a circle. Fifth, skaters need to be able to hit and take hits effectively without being thrown to the ground. Now, it's important for coaches to continuously test their skaters in these skills so that they do not get rusty. There's nothing coaches hate worse than when the skill requirements are upped and the skaters are no longer able to pass. So now, once we've learned to skate safely, there are rules that skaters need to abide by while they're out on the track. So the third component, Roller Derby 101, sufficient knowledge of the rules of the game. First, only 5 players from each team are on the track at any given moment. One of these players is the jammer. Now, this lovely lady is DZ. She is one of the star jammers for Bangor roller derby. She has a star on her helmet cover indicating that she is the jammer at this point in time. Also, the jammer this lady, is the one who scores points by lapping other players on the opposing team. The other 4 members that are out there are blockers. They have 2 jobs. One job is to assist their jammer in getting around the track and scoring points. The second job is to block the other team's jammer from coming around the track and scoring points on them. One of the blockers can be a pivot. Now, this picture is fairly small, but this lady here is star limited pick. She has the stripe on her helmet. This indicates that she's a pivot. So the pivot is kind of the team captain while out on the track, and she can switch her helmet cover with the jammer at any given point during gameplay to switch roles. So, second, skaters must stay in bounds for all intents and purposes while on the track. Third, although derby is full contact, the legal hit zone is above the knees, below the shoulders, and never in the back. Finally, when the rules are broken, and they will be, we go to the penalty box for about a minute, but for more serious infractions, skaters can be expelled from the game as well. So, to recap, basic components of roller derby 101. We need proper equipment to be out on the track and be safe. We need specific skill requirements, skill sets that we need to demonstrate proficiency in before being on the track and bouting and scrimmaging. And we also need knowledge of the rules. So, if you liked this or found it intriguing, interesting, I highly encourage you to go out and find a roller derby team near you. I personally recommend Bangor Roller Derby. They're wonderful, wonderful ladies, fantastic people. But if skating isn't for you, there are volunteer placements within the team that people can volunteer, and if skating it. But for those of you who do like playing rough, try on a pair of skates. Get out there. It's a lot of fun. Anyone can do it, but if it were easy, everyone would do it.